Everything in this cabin is set up as an altar. This is carved directly into the earth, and there are sacred things that were built underneath this floor. So we are sitting in a living altar, and spell casting occurs frequently in this cabin and in this space. And this energy is always present, and it's always charging, and it's always here. My name is Monica Bodirsky. I'm a full-time artist. I'm also an educator and identify as a wise woman and a witch. Some of the stereotypes that I still run into are that you're practicing dark arts, and by dark, scary. There's some evil associated with taking power into your own hands and trying to alter things around you. I believe the old warty-nosed hag disturbs a lot of people because it's a stereotype. Interestingly, one of the newest stereotypes, and one of the ones that I've come across, is that people will say, I believe in science. And I will look at them and say, so do I. Actually, many practitioners I know are physicists and biologists and are very happy with the sciences. But I think it's a point of entry to discuss what witches really do and who they actually are.
It's just like your beliefs and how you view the world, I guess, and the universe and how it works. We're not scary. We don't sacrifice things. We sacrifice chicken when we eat chicken wings or turkey at Thanksgiving.
Calm down and get to know us.
So basically everything that we do is making sure that we're doing it with not harming ourselves, anyone else, the environment as much as possible.
Personally speaking, it's an earth-based spirituality, and I connect with the earth and the elements. You're so sensitive to all living beings, the plants, the earth itself, any shifts in weather and environment. You're just so sensitized to it and in tune with it. You become one with it, and you look after yourself as you look after your environment. The history of witchcraft, I believe as early as the 1300s and 1400s, paganism in general was seen as truly evil. So from an organized religion point of view, that was not about peace, love, and understanding, but organized religions and being monotheistic was. Those people who were left at the fringe, they were considered witches, they were called witches, they were considered dangerous, they were nonconformists. And there was, of course, a witch hunt and a lot of witch burning and persecution, and that was, I believe, to make a point of conformity. I believe now we are in a stage where we're much more open-minded, and I think there's a real renaissance right now for witchcraft. This is what prompted me to start this gathering. I think there's something very liberating at times, although many would disagree, about embracing a stereotype and putting on that pointy hat, grabbing your broom and saying, yes, I am a witch, you know, and letting people who feel safe with that start a conversation then. It's been my personal experience in speaking to people that in times of uncertainty, especially with abuses of world power, people question their own effectiveness in their own roles and their own power. There are a great deal of solitary practitioners and young women who aren't sure how to connect. With magic, you are using the time of day, the planets, perhaps the moon phase, whatever you do personally as a practitioner to aid your intent and your spell work and find a way to reconnect. If you're looking at how do I reconcile living in a very built urban environment that's noisy and crazy with something that is very spiritual and considered very quiet, sacred, I think witchcraft has always been about adapting. Because if we all abandon the city, I don't think we're doing what we're here to do, which is to bring awareness and to help people break through all of this concrete and steel and see the real earth beneath. Cities aren't really going anywhere. Witches aren't. Nature isn't. I think we need to look at things in a more integrative way.